Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. The Warriors are ready to put everybody on the chopping block. They're ready to put everyone on the trade market except Stephen Curry. And it's understandable, man. This team has been losing. They're just not good. They can't beat anybody. They keep losing games, getting blown out. Steph is out here trying to play Superman, balling out, doing all he could. And it's pointless. They can't beat anybody. Andrew Wiggins, I don't know what happened to him. He has regressed ever since they won the championship. Klay Thompson is just not himself. I mean, he's older and all the injuries, nicks and knacks. And Draymond Green, he's too busy fighting people. And the front office, they've had enough, man. So now they're ready to blow it all up, trade everybody except Stephen Curry. And can you blame them? When you look at the landscape in the NBA, especially on the West, you got Denver, the Clippers, they're now a monster. You know, the Kings, they're coming. OKC Thunders. The West is very scary right now. And the Warriors, with their current team and lineup, they have no chance of winning a championship or being competitive for that matter. So the front office, you know, the GM and everybody's like, you know what? Enough with all this nonsense, man. Let's put everybody on the trade market except Stephen Curry. And that's understandable. At some point, there comes a point when you got to do something. You can't just keep accepting losing all these losses. They just got destroyed by the Pelicans, and they've had enough. I mean, what would you do? We can't live in the glory days. Yes, it's the Warriors. They have championship pedigree. Yes, they do, but this is a new day. It's a new day. It's a new season, a new year. A lot of teams have gotten better. Denver is here to stay. The Clippers, they're looking really good right now. OKC, the Kings, and you just got to do what you got to do. So now the organization is ready to ship everybody out of town or ship most of the players out of town so they could revamp the team and possibly compete. I mean, realistically, they might keep Klay Thompson. It's a 50-50. They might trade him to another team or they might keep him. So Klay Thompson, he has an asterisk by his name. It's a 50-50. But everybody else is on the chopping block. The inability to secure a contract with Klay Thompson and the recent extension they gave Draymond Green, you know, hints at uncertainties within the organization. And what more can they do? I know Warriors fans and, you know, basketball fans and people who love Stephen Curry and the Warriors, you know, in their mind, they might feel like this team can still win a championship, but they can't. If you think this team could win a championship, you're being delusional. They're not good enough. Maybe 2-3 seasons ago. But it's a new day, and they're just not good enough. They're not good enough to compete. They're struggling just to win games. I mean, you got to first make it to the playoff. In order to compete for a championship, you got to first make it to the playoff. And Lord knows if they're going to make it into the playoff. At this current rate, the way they are losing. So management is like, enough with all this crap, man. We're putting everybody on the market except Stephen Curry. And Klay Thompson is about a 50-50. But everybody else, they're on the market. We are ready to trade Wiggins. Wiggins is a disappointment, man. How do you go from a season like that during the championship in 2022 to now being somebody who's like, where's Wiggins? Andrew Wiggins has regressed so bad, it's insane. Like, it is insane how bad this man has regressed from when they won the championship. And everybody's like, okay, Andrew Wiggins has finally arrived. He's playing at a very high level, which he was. Now it's like, I don't know what happened to this dude, man. I don't know. His father was dealing with some medical issues. Then, you know, he was missing for a few months last season. And ever since he came back, he just hasn't been the same. I know the front office is keen on retaining Klay Thompson, but the lack of a contract extension raises questions about the long-term plan, you know, because Klay still haven't gotten an extension yet, and they're still trying to figure that whole situation out. So, you know, there's a lot of uncertainties with Klay Thompson. You know, the future of the Warriors is like, there are a lot of uncertainties, man. But what we can be sure of is they are going to make some trades at the trade deadline. That's for sure. There's no way the Warriors organization is going to go into the second half of the season with the same team. They're not good. They're just not good. You're not going to waste Stephen Curry's last few years in Golden State with a bad team. I mean, Stephen Curry's almost 36. He's on his last legs, let's be honest. I give him like 2 more good seasons. I give Stephen Curry 2 more really great seasons. And then you're going to really start seeing him regress. It's inevitable. He's getting older. And as you get older, you get slower and your game regress. It's bound to happen. He's about to be 36. Being that he's a great shooter, I'm going to give him about 2 more seasons before he's out of his prime. I give him about 2 more seasons. But they got to do something, man. I don't know how it got this bad because they won the championship and then it's been downhill ever since. I mean, and that's very odd for a team to win a championship and then take a nosedive. They just took a dive and haven't been good since. And Draymond Green is busy out here, fighting people. He's focusing on the wrong things. And he's also on the chopping block. The organization has had enough with all his antics. And if you're not trying to win games and having you is not conducive to winning, then why are you around? What is the point? So now the organization is like, whatever. We will trade anybody. We don't care. If you're not beneficial to winning or you don't put us closer to winning a championship, you're on the trading block. So they're ready to blow this whole thing up, man. But we're going to see what happens moving forward. Will they be able to retain Klay Thompson? Will he get that extension? Or is this Klay Thompson's last season as a Warrior? We're going to see what happens, man. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.